conference is moving around Canada and it's not centric in Ottawa. It's very important because then we can grasp what happened in the region. L'avantage du Symposium canadien de Télédétection, c'est vraiment on est une grande petite famille. Là. Donc c'est pas une grosse conférence, on est perdu, tout le monde se connaît. Donc c'est d'abord avant tout une réunion annuelle de gens qui se connaissent.
Well, next year, I'm proud to say that I'll be the General Conference Chair for the 41st Canadian Symposium on Remote Sensing in Yellowknife, North-West Territories. It is the first time that the event will have been hosted in the North-West Territories. It was at one time hosted in Whitehorse, Yukon, so it's our second northern symposium. So it's going to be unique. It'll have its own challenges to host a meeting in there. But I think it's very important because we're in a very vast territory, very vast land area, very low population base. And so remote sensing really is a key tool in the north. And so I think it's important that we have this opportunity to communicate and interact with northern communities and indigenous communities. And so hosting the event in Yellowknife gives us this opportunity, something we haven't been able to do before. Yellowknife is a great venue to host this kind of a meeting. It's the kind of place where you can focus on recreational opportunities. It's wonderful to walk through Old Town, for example, look at all the float planes lined up and the boat houses and maybe go on a fishing trip. So we're definitely going to try and bring in some of those cultural highlights and have a really interesting social program. We will do everything that we would normally do at the Canadian Symposium. So we'll cover all the national issues, all the same topics that we would normally cover. But as we're in the north, there will be a little bit of a focus on that. And particularly because it's a very dynamic part of the world. Lots of things are changing, ecosystems are unfolding, beneath our feet, in front of our eyes. And so remote sensing being the ideal tool, and this being the location of some of the fastest changes in the world, obviously we're going to tackle some of those issues. And not just methods, we're going to try and work with communities and look at solutions. So I expect it's going to be a well-attended and very interesting event.